passer. Hop, et voilà.
Like this.
The chin a tiny bit lower.
Alors c'est parti.
Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Ok. Alors. Des presets. Presets ne m'intéresse pas. Hop. Attends, on dirait les cheveux chez Ubisoft. On va rester sur celui-là. Bon. Ah, je sais qu'on aurait plus de choix, mais c'est pas ça, quoi. Bon, tire sur celle-là, la couleur me plaît pas. Je vais faire les couleurs que je fais d'habitude. On va partir sur ça. Ok. Et donc, c'est ça. Alors, c'est ça. Je pars sur quel archétype? Guerrier. Lame à une main, tire. Piège élémentaire, tire lame à une main. Ah. Ah, et puis en plus, t'as les techniques qui vont avec. Science et crochetage. Pardon. On va essayer ça. Donc ils disent c'est quoi? C'est précision et agilité. D'accord. J'ai un point disponible. Ok. On va partir sur ça, voilà. Ah, et là j'ai pareil. Puis les prix améliorent les capacités des combats des compagnons, ok. En vigueur. Alors ils disent quoi après? Science et crochetage, qui est conseillé, ok. Posture simple. Ah. Ouais, j'ai parti sur le pied crochetage pour comment. Et on valide. Et c'est parti. Coucou Champ. Comment ça va?
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Ça va, ça va. La journée est finie, donc ça va.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is...
Il y avait quelque temps que j'avais pas stream parce que je trouvais pas de jeu qui me plaisait, mais là je pense que j'ai trouvé un bon.
I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
Et toi, le boulot, comment ça se passe? C'est un peu plus calme en ce moment?
Responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir.
D'accord,
Really.
t'as encore un
I
gros
must
mois en
be
octobre,
going.
d'accord.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alors. Quête principale, c'est l'étoile, la quête secondaire, c'est un rond. Ok. Ah oui, oui, donc c'est cool, tu bouges pas trop, c'est cool ça.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
C'est vrai que...
Greetings, Your Excellency.
S'il y a rien à fouiller. Bon, je découvre ce jeu en même temps que toi en fait. Je l'ai lancé il y a 10 minutes. Du 4 octobre. Ça. Ah oui, donc c'est vrai qu'après tu bouges, ouais, t'es tranquille. Et après, durant les fêtes, t'as des... pour Noël, tu fais des trucs ou pas? Enfin, vous avez des lieux ou pas à Noël?
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us.
D'accord.
Still
Bon, c'est plus
hiding
calme,
your
alors c'est cool, ça.
enemies, Suspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so?
Oui, ça fera du bien un peu de repos.
Let's see. Fight with
Alors.
honor!
Ok, alors 2 secondes. J'essaie de comprendre comment ça marche le combat. Sélectionner une cible. Attaque principale, attaque secondaire. Ok. Alors, changer d'arme, pause tactique, RT. Alors. D'accord. Ah, je peux faire un tir qui consomme de la mana. Ok. Potion. Non, c'est des balles. Et parade B. Alors, parade, bon. Ok. Attaque rapide, coup de pied. Oula. Alors c'est quoi qu'ils disent sectionner une cirque? Alors attends. Verrouiller une cible. Ah voilà. Ah, 2 secondes, je verrouille la cible. D'accord, pause tactique, potion. Ah ok. Ah moi je l'attendais forcément, donc Alors, ouvrez la pause tactique. Qui est assignée. Potion de soin ici. Ok. Ah, avec RT, tu peux en assigner plus. Ok. Eh ben. Ouf. Ok. Oh là 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 là, je me fais démonter la tête. Voilà, c'est raté. Alors j'ai pas l'habitude de jouer à la manette.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner.
Ça se trouve, je suis même pas sûr qu'on pouvait le battre en fait. Je me demande si c'était pas fait exprès de perdre. Voilà. Chaque tir consomme une munition. Ouvrir la pause tactique. Donc en fait, il faut que je mette... Donc, tir, et je l'assigne à un truc. Ok. Ah. Ok. Ça peut marcher comme je voulais. Bon, attends. J'ai mis RT. Ah, d'accord. Je vais changer ça. Je vais pas l'assigner comme ça, parce qu'en fait, je l'assigne mal. Je vais l'assigner comme ça. Voilà. Et qu'il y en a deux, ça complique un peu, quoi. Alors, il faut faire la pause tactique, peut-être. Attends, je comprends pas. RT, c'est pas ce bouton-là? Utiliser. Ah, d'accord. Mais ils sont morts les mecs là, non? Pause tactique. Ah, attends. Je ne comprends pas. Attaque rapide, coup de pied, attaque furieuse, parade, bon. Attaque furieuse, c'est censé être celle-là. Ah! D'accord. D'accord, j'ai compris ce qu'il fallait faire. Donc c'est juste que j'ai pas le bon raccourci. Bon, je vais mettre ça autrement, parce que ça marche pas bien. Assigné. Ok. Une arme d'impact ou certains pièges. Les attaques magiques traversent l'armure. Ok. Ah! Ils vont pas me... Ils me laissent pas prendre ma potion. Hein. Voilà. Ah putain. Voilà. Ah! Voilà. Ok. La furie, bonus dégâts déstabilise, LT. Ah! Ah, quand ils sont deux, c'est compliqué, quoi. Ouais, j'ai pas bien compris comment ça se passe, mais bon, c'est pas grave. C'était pas glorieux.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alors, rejoins Kurt devant le palais. Par là? Mais...
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things.
Dans ça état ta mère.
Very happy
Voilà.
to hear your voice.
Ah, c'est la fameuse maladie qui parlait quoi, je crois.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Ok. C'est gai, ça commence bien. Alors. Il y a quelques ralentissements par moment. Monsieur. Alors, ça c'est pour l'inventaire. Ok, voilà. Donc, voyons un peu ce que j'ai. Ça c'est quoi? C'est des connaissances, c'est ça? Ah. Ok. Ah, je me gourde de trucs à chaque fois. Sérène, c'est la ville où on est. Guide. Alors. Sur les bandes. Là, j'ai vu. Ici, c'est moi. Voyons un peu. Je suis aimable avec la congrégation marchande. Bonsoir Dindon, comment ça va? C'est pas comme ça que je voulais jouer. Ça va, ça va. Et Attributs, ça c'est là que j'ai mes points de tout à l'heure. Tout à l'heure, ça j'ai mes points. Voyons un peu. Il y a quoi là-dedans? J'ai des potions de soins, j'ai des munitions. D'accord. Bonne fin de soirée, Champ! D'accord, ça c'est la carte. Ok. Ah, c'est soit le stylet, soit la rapière. Comment je peux équiper? Je voudrais équiper ça, et en deuxième, je voudrais équiper ça. Coucou Nathan, bonne soirée à toi aussi alors. Merci d'être passé. Merde. Ah, c'est là qu'on change. Ah, il y a une gestion du poids à faire gaffe aussi. Ok, je comprends mieux. Ok, il faudra faire gaffe à ça. Plus d'armure et plus d'équilibre. Meilleure intuition. Ok. Alors, j'ai un poids de 61 sur 200. C'est pas ce qui se fait de mieux, mais c'est pas mal. Carte. C'est bon. Si j'ai fait les adieux, il faut rejoindre Kurt devant le palais. Ok. Je vais rejoindre Kurt et j'irai voir après si je peux me promener ou pas. Il y a quelques ralentissements.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alors, ajouter à l'équipe, bien sûr. Il est méfiant avec moi, c'est marrant ça.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Ok,
Where
donc
would you
là,
like to begin?
là j'ai
I've
plein de
been
trucs.
asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think
Oh.
Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Alors, je peux avoir la carte. Je peux pas zoomer ou... Pas super comme zoom. On va faire un tour. On va aller voir. Déjà aller voir par là. D'autres trucs à ramasser ou pas. Des gens à qui parler ou un truc dans le genre. Ça va être un peu la merde cette ville. Oula, 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 oula. Ok. Prendre. Là. C'était qui ces gens? Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils m'attaquent comme ça? Bon, ok, y a rien d'autre. Non. Ouais, donc tant que tu prends pas les points de compétence pour régénérer hors combat, tu régénères pas hors combat quoi. Alors, il n'y a pas d'autre chemin, c'est le seul. On va vérifier. Vérifier, c'est le seul. Cette maladie qui frappe la ville, elle a l'air horrible. Petit coup de lag de temps en temps, c'est un peu relou.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Ah, il y a des chemins partout là. Reprenons la carte. Chemin qui arrive au bon endroit là. Finir de fouiller un petit peu. Ok, il y a deux chemins. Bah écoute, on suit là, on verra bien. Les trucs à looter sont plutôt visibles. Ok. Donc il y a moyen de faire du furtif. J'ai un peu complètement foiré mon coup, mais il y a moyen de faire du furtif. Et... Bon, faut aller par où là? Là, il y a à droite, ça ramène sur le truc. On va aller fouiller un peu par là. C'est quoi ça? Mais d'où là? Ouais. Ouais. Ça a pas l'air très sympa Paris. C'est la peste en fait, c'est ça, c'est sûrement la peste qu'ils ont, enfin... Un reliquat de la peste.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Bon, je viens par là, ok. Un coffre là? Oui. Alors, ici. Bon. On va d'abord à la droite, prévenir l'ambassadeur.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Ok, merci de m'avoir dit tout
I
ça.
need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Ok. Bon, faut aller voir l'autre maintenant. Oh, j'ai vu.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tiafredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You are hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Non, c'est bon. C'est bon parce que j'ai déjà eu l'info de côté.
Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Ok, alors, voyons la carte. Ah, je suis dans la maison, donc je peux pas regarder la carte. Ok. Regardons la carte. Alors. J'ai deux quêtes. J'ai le charlatan, j'ai le fournisseur. Et il y a plein d'autres petites maisons. Je suis allé par la terre. Je suis sûr. Sûr de... C'est là qu'on s'est battu tout à l'heure, ok ouais. Ok, donc j'étais pas allé par là. Si j'avais été, j'avais pas vu le chemin. Ah si, je l'avais vu je crois. Ok, on va continuer de descendre, on va aller voir la maison qu'elle a. Ok. Parler, tu veux pas me parler, ok. Ok. Y'a rien. Ah. Non, c'est qu'est-ce que ça regardez, ok. J'ai pas bien l'habitude de jouer à la manette. Il y a rien dans cette maison, c'est étrange. Donc tu ouvres la possibilité de rentrer dans une maison, mais il n'y a rien dedans. On ne peut plus d'étrange.
Have a nice day, madam.
Bon. Alors, j'ai tout au fond... Si, j'ai récupéré le coffre qu'il y avait. Bon, rien ne m'empêche d'aller là-bas.
The merchant is there.
On va aller chez le marchand.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand...
That's right. And
Okay,
so
okay.
I'll be damned.
Sorry,
Okay.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Mais il est où ton
This
master?
stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Donc là, j'ai une chance sur 2 que ça marche. Le pot de vin menacé.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand
Dis-moi où est
the
ton
price he's
maître?
supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of a face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh, all right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus.
Sinon tu me finis de ton maître hein, et on en règle le problème.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Bon. Le truc c'est qu'il y a plein de chemins que j'ai pas vus en fait. Ça m'ennuie de me barrer sans fouiller tout. Partir en arrière et on va fouiller un peu. Ça c'est l'autre côté du budget, ok. Il y a un petit peu de lag par moment, enfin. Je suis où là? Je suis là. Ah, si, il y a une caisse qui brille là. Ah. Allez, Kurt, on se bouge. Porte-la à droite. Entrepôt de la famille Fontaine. Il y a un truc avec la famille Fontaine.
It's blocked.
Est-ce que je sens qu'il y a un truc avec la famille Fontaine? Tout à l'heure il y avait la maison. Là on a un entrepôt. Même famille. Bon. Il n'y a plus de bandits pour l'instant. Bon là c'est la caserne.
Lady Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Ok, juste, je vois pas comment je vais faire, mais ok. Vous me permettez, je visite votre caserne. Ah, et on sort de l'autre côté. Et je suis rentré là, je sors là. C'est absolument pas là que je voulais aller, mais c'est pas grave. Alors on va aller par là. Cette maladie dans cette ville est complètement horrible. Comment les gens. Alors qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre par ici? Pas de bandits. Rien à ramasser. Alors, s'il fait ça, il fait... Je vais pas descendre tout de suite. Essence de monstre. Ah. Comment on range le truc?
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Alors, je suis où? Je suis là. Voyons voir comment on fait.
It's not possible just now.
Ouais, j'ai pris le truc crochetage, donc ça ne marche pas de ce côté-là. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut contourner les repères. Voilà. Alors.
This man is going to bring the guard out if you keep shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate Rooster. He's making... To my house!
J'ai raté ma touche.
The others!
Alors. Non, non, non. Je me suis gouré de touches pour attaque furtive, c'est un peu dommage. Oula. J'ai la clé. Alors en fait on aurait pu le faire plus discrètement, mais je l'ai fait comme un bourrin. Pourquoi pas. Ok. Alors est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs Alors... le tour, hein. Tu m'excuseras Constantin, t'es pas à 5 minutes près. Ok, ici j'ai fouillé ce que j'avais à fouiller. Donc il reste plus que là. En haut et en bas. En bas, je pense que tu arrives là où tu fais sauter le mur. Ouais, mais je pense que c'est ça. Ouais, c'est ça, tu vois, c'est si tu faisais le truc alchimique, tu faisais péter le truc là et t'arrivais là. Ok. Alors c'est quoi? T'as ramassé. Ah en fait, donc c'est ça, en fait t'avais deux clés. Soit tu tuais les mecs, comme je l'ai fait en mode bourrin, et récupères la clé sur le cadavre, soit tu faisais péter le mur, tu passais par là, et tu faisais dans la discrétion. Et moi je récupère tout. Ah. De toute façon, je dois avoir un marchand, donc je libérerai un peu. Je prendrai un peu tout ça. Et je pouvais crocheter aussi. Ok.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Ah. Sélectionnez Constantin depuis l'inventaire, avec les flèches, et avec la tenue vieux pourpoint. Voilà.
Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Ok, donc en fait tu peux tous ces équipes, faut gérer l'inventaire de tout le monde quoi. Ok. Il y a plus de chances de butin. Bien, ok. Je suis en train de vérifier tout ce que j'ai, les équipes bien ce qu'il faut. Ah. Ah. Ouais, j'ai une chance de butin, mais là... il est mieux quoi. Bah ouais. Voilà, butin. Butin. Merde. C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est quoi? Non, pas ça que je voulais faire. J'ai du mal avec les touches. Les autres, comment ils sont équipés? Ok, ça me paraît bien. Ah. Ah. Pour point, il n'y a pas mieux. Non. Mieux. Mieux. Voyons toi. T'as une rapière avec des bottes. Ah. Chapeau à la mode. Chapeau de dépôt. On-y. Un chance de butin qui est mieux dessus, donc je te laisse. Ok, t'as de la chance. Ok. Allez, on sort de là. Bon, ensuite. Carte. Ici, j'ai fait le repère des malfrats, j'ai fait toute la partie qui était là. On va aller là et on va remonter. Ok. C'est bien par là qu'il faut que je... Pas rentrer. Oh, on peut rentrer là. D'accord, non. Et là, ça me fait repasser en haut, ce qui est pas plus mal. Ouais. Là, j'arrive là où j'étais tout à l'heure et je reprends visite. Voilà. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu vends?
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Qu'est-ce que tu vends, mon gars? J'ai combien de gold? 160. Ah voilà, c'est avec lui qu'il faut comparer. Pour l'instant, c'est toi qui compares. Feu. Ah, ton fusil est plus puissant, mais il fait moins de dégâts à l'armure, moins de déséquilibre. Génère plus de feu. Mais j'ai pas en plus la possibilité de le faire. Bon. Non mais ça c'est ce que j'ai moi en fait. Ah attends. J'ai rien compris. Vendre. Alors. Ça c'est mes compos, donc les compos je pense qu'il faut pas les vendre. Alors c'est plutôt ici. Voilà. On va regarder ce que t'as. On va regarder un peu ce que tu vends, toi. J'ai regardé vite fait sans bien comprendre. Alors. Ça c'est ce que tu vends. J'ai déjà. Ah. Tu peux acheter des trucs. Je vais acheter, on sait jamais. Toujours servir. Ok, c'est parti.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
The speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Attends, elle est où sa carriole? Côté. Ok, il faut faire le tour. Ok. Profiter pour vérifier ce qu'il n'y a pas. Non, je le fais. Alors, il y a quoi là? Ramasser. Ouf, je bloque pas assez. Ah, je bloque pas assez. Fini? Ouais, c'était limite, hein. J'ai encore un peu de mal. Ok. Retournons voir l'alchimiste.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Alors c'est la taverne que je cherche, donc c'est là. La taverne est derrière moi. Mais je vais finir de fouiller ce qu'il y a là avant. J'ai pas fouillé. Oh. Oh, je commence à un peu mieux m'en sortir. C'est pas encore ça. Je suis où là? Je suis ici. Alors, je viens de passer le truc qui était là. Je vais juste vérifier que j'ai rien oublié. C'était ici où il y avait le mec de tout à l'heure. Ok. On va retourner voir le charlatan. Ah, ici il y a les crafters, il y a tout ça.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Alors ici... C'est quoi ça? L'établi. Alors. Permet d'attirer la sens me fabrique potion au piège. Ok. Ah, tu peux améliorer tes trucs. Non. Ah, c'est ça que tu peux améliorer. Mettre des trucs, d'accord. Hmm. C'est ici qu'il y a l'auberge.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you? You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. The Malicor and the neighbour. The epidemic still rages. Now that we have a city there, quite a few...
D'accord.
Has the Malicor really put it...
More than people stop going out of their homes. And then, thankfully, the Elk people are still distrustful. I also lost quite a few regular customers, but that's nothing new to you.
Ok, lui, il me donne un peu plus d'infos.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ok, il me donne un peu plus d'infos. Par contre, j'ai vu que ça brille à plusieurs endroits. Ah. L'autre, je pique son or à côté d'elle. Pas de problème. Là, je viens de payer le ticket de caisse. On est là. Ah, c'est là que l'autre a dû faire la fête hier soir. Oh. C'est pas là. Là-bas. Ok, ça me fait sortir ici. Ok. C'est absolument pas là que je voulais aller, mais c'est pas grave. Au moins j'ai débloqué la route. On veut monter pour trouver l'autre. Donc c'est cette chambre là. Il y a plusieurs chambres.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive,
Ouais.
then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
Ouais, alors en fait, non, mais... Ah. Ah, je peux pas changer mon choix.
I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a
Ah, merde.
cell.
Si j'avais lu le truc avant, j'aurais changé mon choix. Ok. Et on sort d'ici. Oula. Alors, c'est quoi ça? Bon, je vais remonter déjà en de la quête à l'autre. Ouais, si j'avais trouvé le mot avant, je suis pas sûr que je l'aurais envoyé chez le mec.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tearfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Ah, il m'a filé de l'or et des pièces d'or. Ok.
Lady de Sade.
Ok. Peut-être que je regarde, je crois que j'ai des points de talent à utiliser. Bon départ. X. C'est là, je crois, les points de talent. Ça, c'est équipement. Je suis pas emballé par la hache. On va le styler. Non, je peux même pas, j'ai pas l'agilité. C'est à côté le point de talent. Voilà. Alors, j'ai un point. J'ai un point à mettre. Donc... Donc quoi je le mets? Ici, piège. Ballon de magie. Tu peux donc devenir magicien. Okay. Ah, j'aurais dû prendre la magie en fait. Je suis parti sur ce côté-là, donc automatiquement, piège. Des grenades. Ah. Le truc final, c'est quoi? Une bombe? Ouais. Page. Roulade. Un point là. Bon, ça je peux. Ah, c'est ce que c'est celui-là, d'accord. Ah. Dans les attributs, j'ai pas de points et non plus. Ok. Donc ensuite, oui, c'est ça, mais je voulais la carte. Faut redescendre. La partie ici. C'est le truc que j'ai fait tout à l'heure. Bon. Là, j'y suis allé. C'est en face qu'il faut aller. Ah, je peux pas ouvrir ici. Repère de bandits, mais je peux pas l'ouvrir. Si je te parle, toi. Ah bah il est.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Ok. On va descendre, on va descendre. J'arrive sur le port, mais il y a plein de trucs. Ah. Quelle faction qui dirige ici? Bon, on va prendre de risques. Comme je sais pas c'est quelle faction qui dirige, on y va tranquillement. Bon, fais pas de bêtises. Donc toute cette partie-là, pour l'instant, on va l'éviter. Hein. Discuter avec les mecs. Avec lui que je vous parle. Je vais finir de fouiller avant. La maison là elle est fermée, ok. Il va vraiment falloir descendre sur le port. Si ça c'est, je l'ai fait. C'est par là. De toute façon je t'ai pas vu là. J'y suis allé. Par là. Voilà, là je suis sur le port. Par là je vais aller parler au mec. Je viens de fouiller par là avant. Ouais, tu veux parler? Ok. Marin, ça veut peut-être dire que je vais pas me déguiser. Alors est-ce qu'il y a des trucs à fouiller, à récupérer? Ah. Ok. Ça c'est le bateau que je vais prendre. Ah, le mec est au-dessus. Ok. Voilà. Bonjour.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I'm sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Oui.
What will be your official title on Tirfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Alors, est-ce que là-dedans, c'est là que j'ai la tenue, bon, on peut en passer pour l'autre. Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire, c'était ça. Non, c'est pas ça. Ça me pose problème, j'ai pas vu l'autre quête là. Alors. Quête annexe. Passeur est là aussi. Hein. Bon, on va aller voir le mec là.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened.
Okay.
Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, Why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir-Fredee. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order,
Je voulais pas partir.
now is the time.
You are quite right. I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destiny?
It is a magnificent. The natives have a relationship with their land. They're a very friendly people, welcome. I've also heard that there are a great many, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
What do you think of our port?
You're referring to this one. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of yours. Certain zones are owned completely by us. It's a good port. Were it not for the map.
Ok, donc là...
Soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
J'ai plusieurs quêtes. Le problème, c'est que là...
And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
On va aller enquêter sur la disparition du mousse. Juste à côté. Je vais faire celle-là.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who has gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern.
Tavern,
Jonas,
okay.
Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good now. He knows his craft well.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Ok, on va interroger l'autre là. Ah, il bug un peu.
Good day, sailor.
I'm talking about Jonas, but like I've been crying to the 9 deck.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man,
On revient toujours à la
surrounded
taverne.
by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried.
Did you report this to them?
Unfortunately not. I know all the captain. No.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you?
Maybe.
Do you know what was on?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch?
How would I know?
It's just that... Did anyone else see the...
There was still a small crowd. I seem to recall that regular beat. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to now and again he comes out. When they...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Ok, donc je pense qu'il faut aller à la
I
taverne.
need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Ah, dans la réserve, il y a les affaires du passeur, on va aller voir, tiens. Donc j'y suis. C'est ça? Bon, on va d'abord... Ah, se déguiser en hôte. Comme ça, je pourrais y aller. Alors...
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say?
According to one of his...
A kidnapping. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about one of your faithful...
I see. An able...
Where might I find him?
Here. Anything else?
Non.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
C'est lui.
are you? I don't
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, and he must have been right to be.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
No, my lady. You were in luck. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust
On revient à Fontaine.
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
On en revient à Fontaine. Alors, est-ce que je peux passer par là? Normalement, oui. Ouais, non, c'est pas par là. Ouais, tous les niveaux sont bons à prendre avant de partir. Hein.
Hello, my lady.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Bonjour,
I
Madame
know
Fontaine.
you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I
C'est son
understand.
fils.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you
sur un
are
autre ton,
young and
connasse.
inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Bon. Ça se complique un peu, cette histoire. Bon, on va aller là-bas. Mais où est-ce que t'as récupéré ça, toi? C'est pas le bon chemin. Bon, on va aller parler avec le mec là des notes.
Madam?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his
Ah putain, je sais pas comment me placer par rapport à ça.
only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Yes? Well, how can your...
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. She told me a strange story about her son who was... She said that he was taken when he was a child.
Who was a captain?
Ah, y a un souci avec les yeux.
Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news. Since time immemorial, there's all children born on their ships belong to, but certain contracts are so... From time to time, the congregation has passed...
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an...
No. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own...
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the... What counts most is breaking a contract with the seafarers has always...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides.
Ok, alors montre-moi ta carte.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Bon. Eh ben, on retourne voir Lady Fontaine.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Ok. Bousculer l'autre, il met un truc de ouf. Pousse-toi!
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a Naut that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse. Near the Coinguard Plaza, next to the canal.
J'ai pris
I am
un
certain
sale
that
truc.
Once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
Ouais.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Ok, donc... Est-ce que je peux voir où j'en suis? Réputation. Peut-être dans le personnage, voilà. Alors, ah, je suis aimable avec la convention marchande. Les deux mecs sont fiants. Ils sont pas super contents avec moi, quoi. Pourquoi tu dis qu'il y a un truc? Ouais, j'ai plusieurs façons de le faire, quoi. Bon. C'est vrai qu'il y a une porte derrière, je vais aller voir la porte derrière. Je vais arrêter là pour l'instant. Hop. C'est bon, celle-là a sauvegardé. Ok, je vais arrêter là pour l'instant. Je continuerai plus tard.